Hi guys, how are we all doing? Just wanted to make a quick SPY analysis and talk about my take on it. So what you're looking at is a daily chart right here, and along with that you have a 20, 50, and 200 SMAs. Price is obviously below all of them, and some would even call it somewhat of a death cross right here, crossing 50 and 200 crossing to the downside. But it really doesn't matter about the death cross or golden cross, whatever it is, because they're lagging. Okay, you don't want to go by trading off of those, and if you do, most of the time price is going to lag, or indicators are going to lag. So price has already left the resistance or left the support, and by the time you get an indicator reversal, either it's a stochastic, either it's the SMAs or whatever it is, the price has already gone to a point where it's hard to take a trade, okay, because you'll be trading in the middle. So in the analysis that I did in last week or so, I talked about where you had a support or a demand zone right around here. Obviously you got a hammer candle on it, but looking at this type of pattern, looking at this kind of a chart, when you see something like that, what you want to be focusing on is the trend, right? The focus goes on the trend. The trend was up in here and is to the downside now. Okay, excuse me about the noise in the background. The kids are they're just getting up and just trying to make a quick video before the older one gets up too. So obviously, sure enough, you have a hammer down in here and also a signal to go long on it. But if you're long, okay, if you're long, we expected somewhat of a bounce out of here, but doesn't mean that we're going to go all the way up there, okay? So if you do take an entry, just gotta make sure that, I usually make my videos in at the nights, but since one of them is sleeping, I figure I make another one. But hey, one of them is is a screamer, so she's up. Anyways, so yes, what I was saying is, if you do take a bounce out of here, just make sure that you're not basically have this perspective, oh, I'm going to go all the way long up here. You need to target, you need to have some kind of your support and resistance area. So that was your previous support area which broke out of here, that this is what you're shooting. And also if you look at the you can have this trend line as your target as well, but so you can have the resistance as your target, but you have to think that you are in a downtrend. Prices are making lower highs and then lower lows, lower high, lower high, lower low, another lower low. So if you do take a trade out of here, make sure where you're going to take the profit on it, okay? And there's nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with it taking a long trade, but you just have to know where is the nearest resistance, or where is the nearest area where big institutions started selling heavily, and you can tell that on a chart. So that's it for the quick analysis. Just wanted to put it out so that you are trading in the direction of the right trend. So if you go into the weekly, make it quickly, your trend is to the downside, okay? So you got to make sure that you have the trend has ceased to exist, right, to the upside. Now we're going to the downside. So look for areas where you can short rather than going long. If you do go long, just make sure you know where your targets are and where your stops are and where your entry is. And we did put out another trade in our swing trading of course, the group that I have a few members in there. So let's see how that works out. We'll let you guys know how it works. Either it's a stop out or it's a winner. I lay it all out. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys later.